So if we look here then, Mark, at these two setups, left hand one was your before, right hand one was your after, okay? In terms of your swing issues, we'll say, for want of a better word, rather than saying faults, okay? You had basically a little bit of a lifty, kind of picky, uppy backswing, not much rotation, more kind of arms lifting, and then when you try to bring the club back down, you turn your body through to get power. Your body will often rotate a bit too early, leaving the club bit behind, and the club face open, the ball then curving off to the right there. So if we just see that now in terms of the takeaway, okay? A bit of a lifty backswing there, elbows start sort of popping up as you can see, and not really much of a rotation in terms of where that club goes. The club just about getting towards sort of 3/4 length backswing, okay? Compare that now to this one where the right side, as we said, the right hip goes out the way, the right shoulder, right knee and everything turns out the way, okay? As we go back now, he says, there we go, okay? You can see that club face now a lot further and a lot more rotation in that goal swing, okay? Your knees are starting to sort of engage, your hips going back behind you, okay? And from there now, because you've coiled up better, okay, the club now is able to work back down, the body staying back. As you come in the golf ball here now, the right shoulder now is still back, the elbow and my right side sort of back in front of you, okay, and we're able to sort of swish and hit that club with that kind of whiplashing sort of sensation, as we said, as you come back to the golf ball. So we're coming through now, allowing that club to catch up, not pulling it through too much. So this strike, and it was a good strike, ball starts just right, and we see the ball there pretty straight down the range, okay, so sort of minimal, it's a 320 side spin compared to the ones you had before where the ball was curving like that, probably almost one was 3,000. Well, that's 10%, that's 90% improvement, or 90% reduction of side spin, okay, from 3,000 to 324, so it's a big improvement. So once we know the golf ball now is going to fly a lot straighter, all we've got to do is address, but just obviously adjust your alignment to where you want to go, okay? But in terms of that body, it's getting the body to work back more, the arms to kind of come through and square the club and create the speed, not lifting and pulling with the arms. Sorry,
what's a good exercise? Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's fine.
What's a good exercise to sort of use at home then?
Indoors. I mean, definitely makes sense if you can get with those impact bags. They're really, really good to get the feel of that. Just to get the feel of hitting something by staying back. Okay, if you're not, then put the club across your shoulders. The usual we see a lot of guys do. Put the club kind of across your shoulders there at setup and just sort of make us turn here. Make sure we're getting this right hip to get out of the way. Get this sort of sensation. This right hip's kind of turning back behind you when you're making your golf swing. If it means holding one club in your hand, maybe a shorter club if you've got one, or maybe just a short wedge gripping down the club. Make a backswing up here now. Just try and feel your body staying here as the arms start falling down. So you can see my body now is not moving at all, is it?
No.
I'm not doing any of this motion with the twisting that you had on this left. If you start twisting your torso too quickly, the club now is coming this way, and now try and square that club face up. Your arm doesn't really function in that manner, so it's really tough to kind of square that club. Get back here and just sit the sensation we're doing that. But I think certainly, obviously, back into the game now, okay, as you said, a little bit, I won't say lazy, it's the wrong word to use, but the turn is not quite there. I think especially warming up will make it, exactly. And if we know it's going a little bit one way or t'other, we often then do less to be less wrong, as I said. So the less wrong we are, okay, we think it's going to be better, but in actual fact, the less we do, often the cause is more of an errant shot. So just get that sensation, that right shoulder's going back more, turn that right out of the way, you can get that back from there to the top. That's that one on the right hand side, there's a really, really good position there. It's from there now, allowing that club just to come down and square up. Try to think more of the club speed rather than body. I mean, a simple drill to do, which is at home in the garden probably. If you've got alignment sticks, or you just hold your club upside down, hold it on the shaft, not the head, okay? And then just get used to swishing the club as fast as you can. But doing so from almost like a closed body, if that makes sense. If I'm kind of going towards you, rather than going and doing that, actually sort of close and just get that kind of sensation of swinging across yourself and get that kind of the club face catching up, yeah? Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man, very good.